Hey everyone, it's Mikey Abrams, Texas Pride Realty Group. Today's topic is why it's important to have a real estate agent when purchasing new construction. A lot of people will go into these model homes and go, oh my God, it's so beautiful, we love it. And you'll find a salesperson there or a representative for that particular builder. And you think, oh, they're here to help me and I'm ready to buy this and this is awesome and I can negotiate it myself and I can look over paperwork, yada, yada, yada. Well, just FYI, that person who's working in the model home, he don't work for you. She don't work for you. They don't work for you. Ain't nobody representing you. Who's on your team? So that person could be just throwing out numbers to you and selling you things like a used car. And you're going, wow, this is wonderful. Yeah. Who's the person that's gone through many of these deals and who's going to be there on your time fighting up to bat and saying, hold up, this doesn't sound right. A licensed real estate agent. Here's the benefits as to why. Someone has to be your eyes and batting for your team. These are the things that they're going to be fighting for. The real estate agent is going to be looking over the paperwork to make sure things are kosher. Now, of course, we're not licensed lawyers or attorneys or anything like that, but we've done enough of these to where we can look at some things that might raise a red flag. We also have knowledge of the build process. We know how long something is going to take and we know where the steps and the main points are. So during the build process, we're there to help remind you, hey, you might want to check on this. Hey, did you ask about this yet? Because if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing. Number 3, we can also help with some of the negotiations going on, especially if it's an inventory home that's been on for quite some time. We can tend to push that, narrow it a little bit, but if you're customizing some things, you're going to be adding up. We're here to also help you budget. We're going to remind you, this is going to be the new build base price that they're negotiating. They ain't including stuff like upgrades that I know you're going to be wanting. Which brings me to my next point. We know questions to ask these new builders, right? We go in there and I grill, honey. I grill them like a steak. They're going to be burnt on both sides by the time I'm through with them. But we're going to ask questions that you might not even think. This is something that we deal with on a daily and weekly basis. So you want someone who's going to be up for bat asking these types of questions. We also have an eye on these properties too. So we know exactly kind of what area is priced where, and we can kind of evaluate and tell you, this is a good deal or this is not so much a good deal. And finally, when it's time to start going to the design studio, who are you going to ask to go, well, what's best for resale value? Should I get these purple countertops? No. You want someone there who's going to give you some educational value and value about the market and good resale value so that when it does, or if it comes time to sell, it's going to be a lot easier to do. So thanks for tuning in. I do love touring new home construction, and I hope this has been of value of you. Please feel free to follow my YouTube channel for more questions or reach out to me if you want to speak to me privately. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Take pride in your real estate experience.